Come on in, everyone. Come on in because we are here to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, I don't watch. I'm back watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maybe because ain't nothing else for me to watch. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm on episode 2, and let me tell you, what the heck has happened to Atlanta since I've been gone? Atlanta is fake as hell, and that's saying a lot considering I'm from LA. People want to say LA is the capital of fakeness across the United States. Let me tell you something. I think Atlanta is taking the cake. I think Atlanta is beating us, y'all. I really do. I think they done taken it to a whole nother level. There's a whole lot of entrepreneurs in Atlanta. And I guess there's a whole lot of fake entrepreneurs in Atlanta because watching this show with these ladies, even over the course of the seasons, if one more person opens up a restaurant only for it to fail, I think I'm gonna pull my hair out. Come on, people. Come on, people. Fake Atlanta. Fake Atlanta. There's so many people fronting. Y'all know what the word fronting means? I know now. What do you young people call it? Cap. I call cap. Back in my day, it was called fronting. Why you fronting? Why you trying to pretend like you something you not? And I'm gonna tell you this: Atlanta is full of fake entrepreneurs. What's wrong with a good old decent job with health benefits? Some cases, unlimited PTO or a lot of PTO, a steady W-2 income. What's wrong with it? I mean, we got fake boyfriends. Last week I was talking about Portia Williams with the fake boyfriends. We got fake boyfriends. Now we got fake lesbians with Portia Williams. I'm gonna call it fake. I'm gonna say she a fake lesbian. And if I was a real lesbian out here, y'all need to be mad and y'all need to be worried because some of these ladies is using you. They're using you. We always talk about people who fetishize. What's the word? Fetishize people. Some of these women are fetishizing. I know I'm saying the wrong word. A lot of these lesbian women, and I guess they're being used, but I guess they want to be used. Use me. Use me. I guess that's what they're saying because I'm going to call Portia a fake lesbian. I'm going to call Drew a fake lesbian. And then this episode, even Phaedra was trying to get on some action, talking about let's double date. Phaedra, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's almost as if they will fake anything, wealth, boyfriends, sexuality, anything to be on the show. I know people was running around, what was her name? Kelly was running around calling Portia a whore. But there's a whole lot of those whores going around. Whores for money. I'll do anything for money. I'll fake my sexuality. I'll fake a business. I'll do whatever. And, all week we've been seeing Drew in the headlines. Drew girl. All this time, y'all was on what's her, Ralph Pittman in the basement, blaming him, talking about he was trying to take Drew's money. Now y'all found out she ain't got no money. I knew what it was from the very beginning when I saw it. I just wasn't reviewing the show, so I didn't come on here and say nothing. I should have come on here and said something. Let me tell you something. When you break up and get a divorce and your husband moves to the basement, that's called a broke divorce. A broke divorce. That means what it is y'all don't really want to be together, but you don't have any money. Each of you don't have enough money to live independently. Rent is high. Remember that man? High. Rent is high. Mortgages are high. Bills are high. I've been telling y'all it's hard out here surviving on one income. It's hard. So even when you don't want to be married to someone now, what people can do, the broke divorce, is what I don't want to say you broke, but I'm just saying you're not rich. Let's say it that you middle class. Let's call it the middle class because I don't want nobody to get offended. The middle class divorce is when you move into the guest house or you move into the basement or you do what Todd and Candy did. You move over to the guest house and that's where you stay. That's why I knew what it was. Y'all was thinking, why can't you get no divorce in 3 years? We can't get no divorce in 3 years because we can't afford to sell this house. Because if we sell this house, where are we going to live? Where are we going to live? We can't afford to get no apartment. Apartment rent is more than mortgages these days. If you locked in a mortgage back in the day with a 3%, you stuck in that house, girl. You cannot. Shoot, do you really want to refinance and get rid of your 3% mortgage? No, you don't. Do you really want to go buy a new house with a whole 6% interest rate? No, you don't. No, you don't. So that's what you end up doing with Drew and Ralph Pittman. And that's what I discovered. It was true. And come to find out, Ralph made more money than Drew does. Drew reported she only make $12,000 a year. I can believe it. When she over here doing movies and she dead within the first 30 minutes, how much do you think that pays? How much do you think it pays to be in a movie, scream a little bit, and be dead in the first 25 minutes? She ain't making much money. She ain't making much money at all. And Ralph, the one over here with a 9-to-5 job, making the most money. But everybody look down on 9-to-5 people. Y'all just so, enamored by all these entrepreneurs. You just think everybody want their money. Drew is fake, fake, fake. This is crazy, y'all. And it's so sad to see all of this divorce stuff unfolding with her because she ain't even taking care of her kids. She ain't even getting her kids to school. She got truancy. She got lateness. She ain't taking the kids to therapy like the court ordered. Now she done lost the kids. And now she the one that got them moved out. Now she crying, talking about she going to be homeless. She ain't going to be homeless because all she going to do is fake a lesbian relationship. Okay? For sure, Drew going to move in with somebody else. If it ain't a man, probably ain't going to be no man. It's going to be a lesbian. Right? Just like when she saw Portia over here because Portia introduced this Sway lady. And what did Drew say? You trying to steal my life. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is too much. This is too much. All these housewives are running around. Remember, the premise of the show, when Housewives used to come out, it was called Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of everything, which meant the men were the primary breadwinners. That's what the premise of the show was. And the women were supposed to be housewives living up off their money. Well, somewhere along the way, that wasn't good for women. Women all wanted to become boss chicks. They're like, now that I don't want to be, completely dependent on this man's money because they done found out that being a housewife came with a whole lot of control. That's what was discovered. Okay, there's a price to pay to be a housewife living up off some man's money because, yeah, you may get to spend all his money, but there's going to become some rules and restrictions with that. And a lot of these ladies says, well, I don't want no rules and restrictions. I want to be a boss chick myself. And now all these ladies out here are running into financial difficulty. Financial difficulty. What's her name? What's the girl's name with the Waffle House? Kelly. Kelly over here is swimming in debt. Swimming in debt. Open up a restaurant talking about I made it. Girl, you made it, but you made it with amount of debt on your shoulders. You know how hard it is to come up out underneath that type of debt. Restaurant businesses fail. They fail greatly. Everybody on Real Housewives of Atlanta has tried a restaurant and it's always failed. Why is this the choice of business? Is it because it's easy to get loans? Because I'm going to tell you right now, that whole scandal with Kelly and her husband and this so-called story, right? I'm trying to read up on it. This $400,000 and he took it. The court told him to give back the money. $400,000 to start a restaurant in the middle of COVID. That sounds like a PPP loan scam. I'm not going to lie. It sounds, let's start a business so we can get a free PPP loan. And then what they was doing was trying to spend that PPP loan money on other stuff. That's what he basically accused Kelly of. Right? So all of a sudden now they don't want to go to jail, so they got to make it legitimate and they open up a real business. People ain't spending that kind of money going out and eat anymore. Ain't y'all seen these prices of going out and eat? And these prices is high as hell. People is back home trying to figure out how to make some of this restaurant food at home. We got air fryers. We trying to make the boiling crab at home with the seasoning ball. We trying to do everything so we can save a little bit of money instead of going out to these restaurants and spending $100 for one person. Ain't nobody got that kind of money be going out all the time. Liquor, $30 drinks. You better make that stuff at home. The restaurant business. So I don't believe Kelly and her husband. I think they're both scammers to be trying to open up a restaurant in 2021, y'all. That's when they supposedly got these loans to start these restaurants. Y'all remember what was going on in 2021? COVID was strong. It was strong. Who the heck would open up a restaurant in 2021 with COVID going strong? Everything changing, everything in flux. You know who would do it? People who look at it as an opportunity to get some free PPP money and live off of it. So now she done got this restaurant. I don't care if her food is good. Her food, there's so many good food around these days. It's a good tasting restaurant everywhere. Folks ain't even eating that much. Folks is on Ozempic. Folks is cutting carbs. Even at her little restaurant opening, all of them was talking about, I can't eat these waffles. I ain't eating no carbs. Even her invited guests wasn't eating that fried chicken and them carb waffles. They didn't care how good that food was. People over here spending $150 a week on Ozempic. You think they're going to blow that on some waffles, chicken and waffles? And do you really think we need 10 chicken and waffle restaurants in a 20 square mile area? No, no. Like I said, all this is fake. Fake Atlanta, fake entrepreneurship. This is sending a bad message to the young people. Young people, don't do this. Young people don't do this. Go out and get you a job. Now, a job steady too? No, they're not. They're not steady either. But you know what you're not going to do working for somebody? Go into debt. That's what you're not going to do. You're not going to go into debt. You're not going to be millions of dollars in debt just so you can walk around talking about I own my own place and I got all these restaurants. You see what Pinky Cole's story, she done told you. It was a high and then it was a low. It was a high, then it was a low. Good thing she married. Good thing Pinky Cole was married because her husband has been able to carry the load while she gets back on her feet. And her pride was hurt. Her pride was hurt, but she says, I'm resilient. I'm going to get back up. I'm going to buy back my business. I'm going to rebuild it. But thank God she had somebody else to fall back on. I'm telling you, you better get you some backup people in your life. You better partner with somebody and have a backup person in your life. Because even when Drew and Ralph Pittman's marriage fell apart, she better be happy that she had Ralph there to help at least pay some of those bills. He's like, I ain't paying all these bills, but hey, it's better. It's better now. She run around talking about she gonna be homeless. She gonna be selling her pee thing. She gonna be selling her pee thing, just like Portia. In another kind of way. She's going to be selling. Portia may be doing it for a storyline, to get a few Birkin bags or whatever. Shoot. Drew going to have to do it just to have room and board. Room and board. There's a lot of fakery and foolery. And Portia got her own scam going. I'm telling you, she know how to find a person with money and squeeze them for everything they got. Woo, Sway, you better be careful, girl. You better be careful because Portia going to have you flying her on private jets, taking her to all these exclusive places on vacation, buying drinks for everybody. You see how in this episode when Sway said, I got y'all, I'll buy your drinks. Portia was just so happy. She was happy to front. Look at my man or her woman. Look at my woman running around paying for everybody's drinks and dinners and bills and everything like that. Portia know how to live off somebody else's money because she's still living in that man's house, Simon's house. It's his house. Come on, y'all. It's his house, and she's still living in it. I don't even know how Shamia fits in with this group because Shamia, it's like, remember the little cartoon you used to watch when you were kids? Boom, boom, boom. One of these things is not like the other, and you have to pick out which thing is not like the other. That's Shamia. Shamia don't fit in with this group. Shamia got a man paying all the bills. And so now Shamia trying to create a business on her own because she says she want to bring something to the table just so she can fit in. Shamia, girl, this ain't your crowd. Shamia, this ain't your crowd. I understand you want relevance because maybe you don't want to be in the shadow of your husband too much. I mean, I know she at the games, Atlanta Hawks games, she be dancing, but you know what I'm saying? She want a fake business too. She's like, I want a fake business. I want to be a fake entrepreneur. And then her mama this episode was doing too much. I was like, even her mama, what's her mama? A fake Mama Joyce? Is her mama a fake Miss Wanda from Huntsville? Like I tell you, we got fake entrepreneur, fake businesses, fake boyfriends, fake PPP loans, fake lesbianisms. And now all of a sudden, I'm about to see what another fake mama, like she going to be the next Mama Joyce. Atlanta. Do better, Atlanta. The, this show need to come with a warning that tells young people, don't try this at home. Do not try this at home. This is all fake cap. Okay. As you all say, this is cap. All right. That's all I got, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.